Alrighty guys, welcome back. It's literally like we literally just got off a live stream not even like 20 minutes ago, and then severe storms started firing off. So alrighty guys, I believe this is our first severe weather live stream coverage in over a month, which is literally insane. That's how quiet the weather's been. So we're gonna cover severe weather tonight. We've got a large hail day and a couple of tornadoes possible. Also, Hannah, while you've got you in here, line of squall line will be coming through our backyard tonight around midnight. The models have it perfectly hitting us like on the dot. So if you're up around midnight tonight, you might catch some wild storms. They're not supposed to be severe, but we'll see what happens as the cold front comes through. Yeah, I'll just briefly show you here real quick. Hold on a second. I'll talk about everybody else here in just a moment. Let me pull this back up here so you guys can see. Yeah, here you go, Hannah. This is the latest triple HR. That's literally like right at midnight almost for us. Oh, wait, you can't even see. Hold on. There we go. Right around midnight to 2 a.m., roughly, as the cold front comes through. So, oh yeah, love that for us. All right, let's talk what we got going on here. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch that just got issued. I believe this is also our first severe thunderstorm watch in like forever. This watch is out until 11 p.m. Central Time. This is a very, very quick window today for severe weather. This is going to be for Medicine Lodge, Wichita, Emporia. If you're in southeastern Kansas here, just south of Kansas City, Missouri, this is going to be a large hail day. We've already got almost 3-inch diameter hail right now in Salina, Kansas. The threat for tornadoes is very low today, but not zero. As these storms work south, outflow boundaries will help these storms kind of initiate in terms of the tornado risk. So that's something we're going to be watching here as well. So that watch just came out here once again till 11 p.m. Central Time. The main threats are going to be for hail up to 2.5 inches in diameter, 70-mile-per-hour winds, and a couple of tornadoes will be possible. And then once again, our risk zone is pretty keen. We'll show the risk zone here again, so you guys can see what we're looking at. We'll do a Tropics update later on in the stream here. I'm waiting for some new information to come in. Once that information comes in, we will talk about what's going to happen with our tropical wave, more and more model agreement on land interaction. I have got to get used to this new overlay. This overlay is throwing me off in terms of it. I got on here yesterday and we got a random severe thunderstorm warning and it scared the crud out of me. So we have a new overlay, which is super, super exciting if you guys cannot see. It's the same one, just different, just upgrades happening to it, so. Alrighty. It is already trending west too. You're right, bro. I've already seen it right now. The GFS has a Category 3 hurricane right now, the 18Z, just north of the Leeward Islands as a 9:56 by next Thursday. So we're already seeing that start of that consistent trend west, which is a little bit concerning. But once again, we're still way far out in advance with this system, so not time to panic or anything like that. We'll talk more about what that looks like here in just a little bit once we get more model data in. So that is the plan there. Let me refresh here. All right, let me get to our severe thunderstorm warnings that we've got here currently right now. We have a low-end severe thunderstorm warning here for Osage City. This is just along Interstate 335 here in Wilmington and Burlingame. Once again, 1.5-inch diameter hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds here. This is heading southeast here towards Osage City. If you're in that area, just be mindful here. Today is mostly going to be a hail day. We're not really expecting any tornadoes per se. There's going to be a low-end chance for tornadoes, but mostly hail and damaging winds. And you can actually see on the north side of the screen, there is an outflow boundary that is actually surging north here with this. And if these storms can stay in front of that outflow boundary, we may in fact get a couple of tornadoes later on this afternoon here. So also I want to get to that severe thunderstorm warning here just south of Salina, Kansas. They've got 2.75-inch hail, guys. This is baseball size hail. This is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here for Fallen. I believe the counties here are going to be Saline County. So this is Saline County here in Kansas. We've got that warning out until 6 p.m. Central Time. So the next 28 minutes left. And then we've got a couple other severe thunderstorm warnings for Abilene, Holland, Hope, and Harrington for 1.5-inch hail. So it is definitely a hail day, guys, and that was what was forecasted for today. If we take a look here at our velocity, I'm not seeing anything that is pulling my attention towards anything tornadic right now. Most of these storms, I believe, are staying above elevated base-wise. Not saying we can't get a tornado warning downstream here, but we're going to be watching. If you're in Wichita, Kansas, these storms are heading your way, moving pretty quickly here, about 15 to 25 miles per hour. So we should see these storms towards McPherson, Newton, Park City, El Dorado, Wichita. Not everybody is going to see a severe storm today. We do have some storms firing off over here near Dodge City, where we've got a lot of outflow boundaries. This is kind of an interesting little take here. Kinsley, back down here to Greensburg and up towards Dodge City. A little bit of a UE-shaped outflow boundary here, kind of helping enhance some thunderstorms here. Not anything too crazy, damaging winds and hail outside that slight risk, but we're mainly looking at KCMO back over into Topeka and Junction City. So something I'm watching here very closely. And we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning here for McPherson and Lindsborg and Marquette. This is going to be for 2-inch diameter hail. And I actually want to take a look. Take a look here. I can see that in central Ohio. I'm really shocked that the National Weather Service did not go marginal for the Ohio River Valley. I'm actually shocked we're not in a marginal for today. We'll see if they do that on the next update. But I could see damaging winds in the Ohio Valley tonight being an issue. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. But yeah, let me go back up here. Sorry, let me fix my screen here. It's wobbling. It's wibbly wobbling. There we go. Let's look at our hail and see what we're looking at on MRMS here. I'm quite curious on what we're actually getting on radar estimates. Yeah, so it looks like the larger hail that we had with this cell in Salina already kind of weakened. Yeah, that's where we had about 2.75-inch hail right there. So it was just west of Salina. So the good thing is it missed the city in terms of damage, but there still was definitely 2+ inch diameter hail that just fell. So that was west of Salina, Kansas. Abilene, Holland, used to guys still have some small hail. Something to make note of here as well. By the way, guys, the overlay at the bottom of your screen, I am technically testing it, so it's not fully done. So you're going to see a lot of other alerts, like aerial flood advisories that just came up for other areas. These are new things that are being added to it, so bear with me on the overlay. It still should show all of the warnings and everything. It might mess up here and there, but it's new. It's in the testing phase, so I get to test it, which is super exciting. So just kind of bear with me on that, but as long as you're paying attention to radar here in cities and towns that we're calling out that are in warnings, you should be fine. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on that there. Bro, it looks like it did. I'm looking at it behind the scenes here, and it definitely looks like it did, which is shocking. GFS wants a major hurricane in the exact same spot as Aaron next Saturday, which is interesting on the GFS run. GFS has been consistently trending southwestward all day today. So it'd be also curious to see if the ensembles trend a little bit further to the southwest as well. I'm telling you guys, on my weather team and in the chat here in general, we have a very long and exhausting next couple of weeks. It is going to be a grind. So, be ready to go, guys. It's going to be a grind. It is going to be one for the books this season for sure. All right, I'm just kind of taking a look at a couple things behind the scenes here. If you guys are coming into the stream, welcome in. We are covering severe weather today across Kansas and Missouri. We're doing tropics updates, kind of intermittent. Interestingly enough, it has another trough coming in, which is good. Okay. We don't know if it's going to hit land or not, guys. It's way far out in advance. I don't know those answers. Big line of storms in southeast Missouri. Do we have that line of storms on its way through? We do. Already starting to see some cells pop up. I'm really shocked we didn't get a marginal risk extended with this. It's the strength in the ridge for our models, Jade. Hi, Shanice. Good to see you. So, yeah, general thunderstorms. Got a whole cold front moving through here, so that's what's really going to be causing most of these storms later on this evening. Nothing severe expected up there, though, which is good. Katie, why did you do that? I appreciate you. Thank you. Katie with the racing debut. I appreciate that. You hit my live goal as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oops, I did that. I'll have to set a new goal now. Thank you, guys. Any gifts and any donos, they all go towards my school funding. So if you want to do that, you guys can also see on the bottom left of your screen where it says pp.mesomat. That is my PayPal. If you would like to donate, you can donate that way. But if not, and you want a gift, completely fine. It's all appreciated very, very much. I did just say PP on stream, so bear with me on that. But I do appreciate you guys. Looks like the storm in Osage City here is producing an outflow boundary. You can kind of see how that little microburst wind gust there ejects out of the storm. We're not seeing anything tornadic yet today, which is good. Excuse me. Doesn't mean we can't get anything tornadic later on. Guys, I'm really excited to be back. We haven't done weather coverage in like literally forever. Like, I feel like it's been forever. Like, we've been doing updates, but we've not had like coverage for anything. Like, and it drives me crazy when we go weeks. Like, today is the official first day in over a month that we've had to do weather coverage. Like, that says something. It's crazy to me. Blows my mind. Interesting. Yeah, some people are going to get lucky and see storms, some people are not, so we'll see. Gosh. Guys, I'm going to say this now, and we're going to start, like I said, to really get into this as we get closer to the event happening. I need everybody that lives on the East Coast and in the islands in front of the United States, that's the Bahamas, that's the Lesser Antilles, I need you guys all paying attention, please. This storm may go out to sea next week, and it may hit the United States or islands in front of it. There are so many different scenarios for next week, and today seems to be probably one of the worst days of southwest trends that I have seen all out of this whole entire event so far. So if you're on the East Coast from Florida up, if you're in the Bahamas, the Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, the Leeward Islands, you guys need to be paying attention. I'm not knocking off a United States landfall right now. It's definitely on the table. That's what I'm saying. It's like a 50-50 today. Yeah, it's done nothing but trend southwest all day today, which is not great. Granted, we still have a long ways to go before we even know what this thing is going to do, but we're not trending in the right direction that we want to see things trending in, so. We've already got another tropical wave that is heading in that direction. We'll get a track update, too, in about 45 minutes. Is that pretty Skittles? All right, we got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning, guys. This is going to be for Osage City. This is for an hour and 4 minutes. So this little cell here that's producing an outflow boundary is going to be moving southeast. Not any rotation, just hail on the storm. Mostly going to be looking at hail and damaging winds today. Dude, no, I'm telling you, Jade, I literally thought, too, that they were going to designate it as an invest today. I'm actually shocked that it's not. We should have an invest. We should be seeing hurricane models load in right now, and that's not the case right now. I'm very quite shocked that we don't have that. And the more concerning situation is our long-range model guidance is suggesting a huge ridge across much of the United States as we go into the second and third week of September. So if we get any type of tropical development that comes off the coast of Africa, which there will be waves, as well as down in the Central American area, we could have ourselves problems going into the month. And that's why the global forecast is calling for an uptick in tropical weather. Doesn't mean we're going to have a United States landfall, but it makes it a higher threat for the U.S. in terms of impacts once we go deeper into the season. So I'm telling you guys, we got a long next month and a half to 2 months to go. It's not going to be like the last 2 months where it's been all lovely, fun time and not seeing stuff go come our direction. Like, we may have issues going into the month here and into next month. So I'm not going to speculate and say, for certain, but with trends that we're seeing right now, it's an issue. It's a big issue. Will KC Metro see anything? Potentially. We'll see. You guys are in that marginal risk today. You have storms to the southwest of you. Right now, I have yet to see anything. You got a couple storms up here near St. Joseph, but it's nothing severe. Yeah, Sierra. And Sierra, I actually need to get with you. I need to have a phone call with you at some point today or tomorrow if you are available as well. I'm trying to get with all my peeps that I typically get with in general when we've got concerns on things. Okay, I'll give you a ring tonight whenever I get off stream. It'll probably around 8 or 9-ish. If you're still up. Alright, so once again, we got some hail out there today. Not anything super, super crazy. Yeah, it's September till is a possibility. 100% on that. Yeah, Pretty Skittles, if you want more tutorial, let me know. I got you. Send me a message, too, because I still offer weather classes for people that want them. All right, that new severe thunderstorm warning is for $50 size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds in Hillsborough and Marion and Lincolnville, Kansas. Is it made that towards Wichita and Emporia? Yeah, technically so. I mean, St. John, Great Bend, Hutchinson, Pratt, Newton, Wichita. This line of storms will continue, or this cluster of storms will continue to congeal southeastward here. We could see something else pop up in front of it. Just depends on if we get an outflow boundary or anything like that. Katie, once again, I really appreciate the gift. It means a lot, seriously. Sounds good, Kowissa. About an hour or two, about an hour and a half away. These storms are moving pretty quickly. It's a very short window today that we see severe weather, so it's not going to be like super, super long. Just gets us to get our heads back into it here. By the way, if you are new to the stream, hit that follow button, guys. I am a meteorology student here in Western Kentucky. I cover all severe weather and winter weather and tropics for all 50 states. If you need weather coverage, reliable weather coverage, welcome to my channel where we do this full time and all the time. So I do appreciate you guys very, very much. In about 3 years, I'll be a degreed meteorologist, officially going back to school in January, which is super exciting. Oh, I appreciate that, Lacey. I appreciate that. Apparently 220 to touchdown in Clarksville. I did not see that. That's a first. If that's the case, I'll have to go back and look at reports on that then. Yeah, hail is expected to be big today. Could see hail in excess of 3 inches in diameter. We've already seen 2.5-inch diameter hail today. Zoe, thank you for the heart me confused. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it as well. Yeah, we'll do a tropics update again here in just a little bit. I'm waiting for some new data to come in. Hi, Kayla. Good to see you. Yeah, I'll have to look at that, Michaela, and see. Not that you're wrong or anything. I'll have to double check and see myself because I did not hear of that, which is shocking. Also, Broken Halo and Justin over on YouTube. I appreciate you guys for hopping in. My members, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Bro and Sean, good to see you guys as well. And Dalton over there as well. That's what I'm looking at that right now too. Yeah, I'm looking behind the scenes at our newest run. It's just interesting that the ridge is, or not the ridge, the trough that's coming off the East Coast next week is helping pull this thing and kind of trapping it in between the ridge. So it's not, it's an outlier scenario technically, but it's not, because if we continue to see that trend, then that's when it's going to push this thing westward. We've got a long week of watching, guys, a very long week. Aloha from Hawaii, Blondie. Blondie, you might get a hurricane next week. Seriously, I'm not joking when I say that. You might get a hurricane next week. There's a Cat 4 hurricane just east of Hawaii right now, heading westward, and it is expected to make its way towards Hawaii by next Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, it's nowhere near set in stone. We could see this thing update tomorrow in ensembles. That's the hope, is we see ensembles and model runs shift back northwest again. Right now, that's not the trend, though. Hutchinson, you guys have a severe thunderstorm warning to the northwest of you right now. Okay, so the 18Z GFS did just pull our storm to the north, which is good. So we are seeing a little bit of a difference with our 18Z than our 12Z. But then again, too, at this point, it's over 12 days out. So you really just take it with a grain of salt, just like you took the 12Z with a grain of salt. Also, guys, do not spam the chat. You will get muted. Yeah, on the 18Z, it's showing the break in the ridge again this time, unlike the 12Z. It's like, it looks like it's Aaron almost. I'm just looking at 2-inch diameter hail right now. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my phone. Hello, BC. What is up? Hello, Emily. Interesting. Okay. Illinois is mostly going to be okay. Not expecting too much. Pretty Skittles, by the way. Thank you for the gifts. And BC, thank you for the heart me. We are watching storms currently right now that are in Missouri and Kansas. Yeah, these are moving southeast, so Wichita will be next. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. When is Kansas City getting hit? Hopefully you guys don't get hit with storms today. That's the plan. What is the chances of Gabrielle forming? 80% right now. 80%. Hmm. Interesting. Sorry, I was reading an article, guys. Once again, if you're coming into the stream, hit that follow button if you're new. Oh, interesting. So, yes, the 18Z GFS just took our storm north. It's going to pull it back west again because the trough is gone. So the issue with our system next week is if the trough is late, it's going to go west. If the trough is weak, it's going to go west. If it's strong enough, it'll pull it to the northeast, but that's not a scenario right now. Is what the GFS is putting down. All about timing, and it's all about trough strength. And I think because this thing is going to take so long to get there, it's going to be late. It's interesting. Yeah, because it's pulling it back to the west again. Shoot. Dude, if we start getting consistent runs of this is going to be wild. Would you guys like to see the 18Z GFS model in the 12Z? I'll show you guys here real quick. I want you guys to remember when we are looking at model runs, anything over 200 hours out, really anything over 7 days out, you take it with a grain of salt. We are just looking. It does not mean that this is going to happen. Okay, we are watching our tropical wave for next week. Doesn't mean it's going to be slamming into the East Coast, but we're starting to see this trend. And this trend, once it gets pulled up here, I can show it to you guys. Maybe. All right, here's our trend, right? So this is the 12Z run from earlier during lunch today. I'll show you guys what it did. So our little tropical wave is way over here. It's going to start to develop as it moves westward here. And then, you know, where does it go? Does it go west? Does it go north? Does it go northwest? That's the short range here. Well, the ensembles here, or not the ensembles, but the dermatistic run has this thing next Wednesday, just next Wednesday. Out here, we've got pretty much a stronger ridge. There's not really a low. Our trough that's supposed to swing down is a little bit weaker, and it basically keeps the system further west. So the GFS says, all right, I see that. I see the trough is going to be weak. It's going to be late. We're going to keep going west. We're going to keep going west. Ridge covers back up. If this were to happen and we get a ridge that closes up, this is a ridge, the orange that you guys are seeing here. If we get a ridge that closes up, this can't go out to sea. It has to go west in a scenario like this. So we see that, and then it slams into the East Coast. That's one scenario. It doesn't mean that's what's going to happen because we have 51 other scenarios. The 18Z run that's coming in right now, this is the newest run, keeps this thing west, 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 west. This is a key component right here, because typically in a situation like this trough would yank this thing to the north because it's split between two ridges, right? And so as that trough moves down, it weakens as it goes northeast. You can see it pull it north, and then guess what? We get a ridge that closes back up in front of it. It's going to yank it back to the west. That's not something that we want to see trend. And I'm worried in the future that the ensembles will start to catch on to that, because this is only one run compared to ensembles, but this is two runs now that we've seen this happen where the trough is too weak and it pulls to the north quicker before our hurricane can get there, which is not what we want to see. We want to see this thing further down south, and we want to see it stronger so it can pull our next system out to sea. If this trough is not here and we have a ridge in place, there it goes. I mean, you guys can see it starts to turn north, 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 and then back to the west. And then once again, we have all access here for this thing to go westward. So that is over 13 days out. We are going to watch it. We're going to keep you guys updated right now. All we need to be worried about is what happens in this time frame right here, because this is how you forecast. There is no skill in forecasting anything past 7 days out. We're just looking at things. I'm just kind of walking you guys through how meteorology breaks down in terms of forecasting hurricanes and tropical storms. So, could the United States have a landfalling system next week? Absolutely. Could the Bahamas see it? Could Puerto Rico see it? Could the Leeward Islands see it? Absolutely. It's a smaller chance the further northwest you go because of uncertainty, but if these trends continue and we start to see more ridging than troughing, if you're on the East Coast, you need to be watching. That's what I'm getting at, is if you're on the East Coast, you need to be aware. You don't need to be panicking. I know you guys are going to be seeing people post this BS fear-mongering bullcrap and they can't explain it. This is one single model run. What we want to go off is what's called ensembles. These are all runs. These are 51 different runs of what's going to be happening. This is our newest version of our ensembles that are coming in right now, but this is the latest from this afternoon. You can see most of the ensembles still don't quite yet agree on a further west track. There's a couple in here that take it further west, but most of the consensus on the GFS ensembles are an out to sea curve. I don't know how much I buy that, just because there's too much of a trend to notice with other runs right now. So right now, this is a scenario, could go out to sea. Absolutely 100% possible. The European model ensembles do not see that as well. Half of the European models slam this thing into land masses. They bring this up into, the Bahamas here, and then some do take this out to sea with a further west curve here. So like I said, we have a long time to watch. What we're watching for right now is in this range. We're watching that 5 to 7 day range, because it's going to take this thing 7 to 10 days before it even gets into the central Atlantic Ocean. So like I said, everybody needs to breathe. We're not going to hit the panic button. We're going to watch, but there's definitely a higher chance than what Aaron had of this storm potentially, I think, hitting the United States. So it's 100% possible. Anything is possible right now. I'm not ruling anything out, and I'm definitely not calling this a fish storm, unlike people in my chat yesterday were trying to say what's going to happen. If you guys were watching stream yesterday, we had people in here saying it was going to be a fish storm, and they got pissed at me because I didn't say that, and that's not the case, because we have support from models. That's not a fish storm. So we've got a lot of things to watch over the next couple of days, guys. That's basically what I'm getting at. So don't panic, don't freak out right now, but this is a time, and this is a reminder that you guys need to be prepared on the East Coast. You need to be prepared in the Bahamas. You need to be prepared in Puerto Rico, in the Leeward Islands, because we may have missed a couple this year so far, but it doesn't mean we're going to miss every single one of them. So I want you guys to understand that. What is a fish storm? Basically, when it doesn't hit land. There's a gnat in here. Yeah, it's basically when it doesn't hit land. So this is just a website, guys. This is the Pivotal Weather website. Yep, so you see this ridge closing back up again, and it allows for our hurricane to go northwest. So, Tiffany, you're just in time. You're just in time for the new run. So this is not what we want to see. We want to see a stronger trough, and we're just not seeing that right now. So, at least with the dermatistic runs right now. So I believe the icon also places it further to the south as well. Yikes. It's going to be 2 model runs in a row that show a landfall. And that's all due to this ridge coming back in place. When we get to Sunday and Monday of next week, and we still see these trends, that's when I will start to get a little bit concerned. But until we officially get a storm, that's not our storm, that's a hurricane over in the Pacific. Currently right now, our tropical wave is right here. There is nothing special about it. It is having a struggle right now trying to get itself together. As we go through the next 2 to 3 days, this is going to work its way westward here, and it'll eventually start to develop into something. If you pay attention to the right side of the screen as well, we have another tropical wave that'll be coming off the coast of Africa again in a couple of days. It's going to be wave after wave after wave after wave. So this is our tropical wave right now that will soon become Gabrielle, has an 80% chance of becoming Gabrielle. This is the latest from the National Hurricane Center. They're actually going to update this again in about 29 minutes. So we'll get a new update here at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. And so the latest update from 2 o'clock did put the Leeward Islands in that track there. So one of two things, this goes out to sea, this goes here, or this goes up here. So there's just a lot of different things that are going to be happening with this. So that's what we're watching for. But yes, it looks like the GFS is going to put another landfall on the East Coast again with this model run. But once again, guys, what do we do with model runs over 300 hours out? We don't freak out. We don't panic. I just show these to give you guys examples of scenarios, and I talk about it because I know you guys are going to see this stuff on social media, because people are going to take this one specific run, just like they did with the last run, and say, oh my God, a Cat 5's coming toward the East Coast. We're all going to die. There's no skill to forecasting weather 7 days out like that. You can't do it. I wish I could, but you can't do it. No meteorologist can do that. So, what if it went to the Caribbean? I don't see that necessarily like opening. I don't see the Caribbean getting into this one. There's just going to be a little bit stronger of a pull to the north. You can never say never with tropical systems, but yeah. It's just, we'll have to play the waiting game. That's basically what it is at the end of the day. But this is not a trend you want to see starting to happen, is landfalls. We don't want to see that. We want to keep this away. And right now, that's going to be an issue potentially. So It's very interesting to watch these trends. So little blob goes up and there it goes. I'm curious to know what this actually is on pressure, just because of why not. Jesus, that's not great. Okay. All right, we'll see what GFS ensembles do this afternoon. We're going to breathe, guys. It's going to be all good. We're going to get you guys through it. I just want you guys prepared if you're on the East Coast. If you've not gone over your hurricane preparedness plans, like, now is the time to do that. It's a little too late. Now's the time to do that. So that's what I am watching for currently. All right, let's get back into this here. Florida does not look to be a factor right now. I don't see Florida being an issue. I think it's going to be morely up along the East Coast. Okay. Yeah, I'm just telling people to be watching their weather on the East Coast because we could be looking at something heading that direction next week. The models are trending in favor right now. At least the dermatistic models are trending in favor of a potential hurricane next weekend going into the next week. So we've got, like I said, guys, over 12 to 14 days to watch this. It's not even really a scenario. It's a scenario, but it's not a scenario because it's too far out. So, like I said, what we want to believe is those ensemble runs, not our dermatistic runs. But I just like to say, I like to show you guys what the trend is, because you guys need to be prepared. You guys need to know what's going on, but we do that without fear mongering. I want you guys to understand it is one model run. We go off of ensembles. Ensembles show different types of runs. So when you're forecasting hurricanes and tropical storms, if you decide to go off of one model run, you're going to be wrong every single time, because there's just no way that one specific run is going to be accurate from start to finish. It's never happened. I've never seen it happen. But we want to go off of groups of ensembles like we did with Aaron. So right now, like I said, if you live in the Leeward Islands, the Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, or from Florida up along the East Coast, you need to be watching your weather. You need to be watching me. You need to be watching anybody that you trust with weather coverage, myself or whoever, because this could be an issue as we go toward the end of next week. We've got, like I said, over a week and a half out to watch it, but we'll keep you guys updated on that. Not the flash flood warning in Arizona. Excuse me. Congratulations on 100K. I appreciate that, Caden. I appreciate it. Oh, man. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning. All right, we're back up to 2-inch hail, I believe. Just a heads up to you guys as well. I will have a video out very, very late tomorrow morning. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow at 9 a.m. I've had a lot of sensitivity on my right tooth where I got my crown and my root canal done back in February, and that's not supposed to be happening. So I will be going to the dentist tomorrow morning very early. So I will not have a forecast video out for you guys until probably around 11 or noonish tomorrow. So just be a heads up on that as well. I don't know why our risk zone just disappeared. The National Hurricane Center needs to designate this as an invest. I don't know why we don't have an invest yet. It's like a little bit concerning to me. Oh yeah, guys, we do have a Category 4 hurricane out in the Pacific Ocean. Before the sun sets, I want you guys to see this. There you guys go. That is Category 4 hurricane I can't even say the word Kiko. I'm about to butcher my name here. This is the storm that is heading towards Hawaii. Very impressive storm. Very, very impressive. Yeah, I know it wasn't supposed to happen until tomorrow either. I know this thing went through rapid intensification too. Isn't crazy? But I thought you guys would want to see that. But here's the end of that GFS run. There it goes. It actually takes it a little bit further to the north on this go round. So this is over. There's no skill for this. This is over 2 weeks out. Like, that's how long we're going to be watching this tropical wave, is over 2 weeks. I'm going to get exhausted. You guys thought it was exhausting talking about Hurricane Aaron. It's going to be exhausting talking about Hurricane Gabrielle, because this thing is going to be existing with us for over 2.5 weeks. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. That's how long we're going to be watching this system, is over 2.5 weeks. It's a long track for a hurricane. It's a very long track. So, yeah, she's going to be moving very, very slow. Yeah, very 100% on that. It's interesting, too, because we've yet to have anything in the Gulf yet, either. Wow, so this one, the GFS actually puts the landfall in, almost in New York, almost in Washington, which is crazy. 964 millibars. That'd be something. Okay. Yeah, I will let you guys know. I'll be more concerned when the ensembles stop turning our system north. If that were to happen, then we will have problems. But right now, we still have a pretty good agreement on a turn north with our ensembles. So until that day gets here, we'll be watching. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to run to the bathroom really, really quick. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. What's up, Haley? Alrighty. We're just waiting on some updates here. Waiting on NHC to update. I'm telling you guys, hurricane season stresses me out. What's up, Annie? Hello, Danica. Alrighty. Stresses me out. You're telling me, guys. I sit in the chair 20 hours a day looking at this stuff, and it does stress me out every time. Alright. Topeka isn't getting anything. As of right now... Yeah, I think Topeka got lucky today. I don't see anything up there. I think the front already came through for you guys. We still are looking at very large hail here. We have still got destructive hail here in McPherson, about 2.75 inch hail here. So that is moving north. Wichita, you're coming up close here. So, like I said, guys, this is not going to be a very, very long event today whatsoever. Very, very short event today. All right, where's my new HR run? Interesting. Hello from Northern Kentucky. What is up, Northern Kentucky peeps? We got thunderstorms tonight. I'm also in Northern Kentucky. Technically Northwestern Kentucky, but... Yikes. Okay. I'm just watching ensembles come in. How are we looking in South Wichita? Yeah, so you guys in Wichita right now, we have a line of storms, cluster of storms, really one supercell coming. If you're in Wichita, brace for very large hail in the next hour. It's coming. So this storm is coming right for you guys here. Poor Jan. Yep, not a problem, Emma. It'd be pretty much the whole vicinity here. I think most of our severe weather today is going to be very isolated. KCMO may not see much of anything, and that may be good. May have had a little bit of a capping over there today. By the way, if there's anybody in stream that is interested in one-on-one meteorology lessons with Mesomat, just send me a message. It's free of charge. Nobody has to pay anything. I love to teach, so if you were interested, shoot me a message. Absolutely, Tuli, absolutely. Also, if you've not joined my Discord channel as well, that link is in my bio. You guys can hop in there. I do live briefings in there as well as weather Q&As with you guys each morning as well. If you're interested in joining that, you can as well. Do I see any rotation on the storm in McPherson? Take a look here. A little bit of spin up here on the northwestern side of it. It's very possible. I don't think it's anything super, super crazy. I don't see it like violently rotating or anything. It's definitely a little bit of spin there, but not anything quite yet impressive. What's up, Katie? I'm waiting for the National Hurricane Center to issue another AOI behind the one that we already have. Detroit, Michigan's just got general thunderstorms today. Oh. I got storms all night long tonight. I might be staying awake a long wake awake tonight. I cannot talk today either. Blake with the diving whale, dude. Thank you. Let me give you a follow back. I really appreciate that. Seriously, thank you, guys. Make sure y'all pick up Blake. That was freaking awesome. I appreciate that, dude. All of the donos, guys, and all of the gifts go towards my school funding, so I really, really appreciate it. It helps pay for my college. I am becoming a degreed Met for anybody that does not know, so I really appreciate it beyond words. I really appreciate it, Blake. Thank you again, dude. Make sure you guys pick him up. He's awesome. That was cool. NHC did update. Doesn't look like it changed. Yeah, I'm not seeing a big change in it. Just a bigger expansion with it. Still 40-80 odds. I appreciate it, Blake. I try my best to give you guys 100%. I sit and look at this stuff all the time, 24/7, literally. Guys, listen, if you stick around for the next 2 to 3 years, you will be watching a degreed meteorologist. You guys get to watch me go through this whole process, and it's super, super exciting. So all of the love and all the support you guys give is truly amazing. And this is why I want to get on here and do what I do, is because you guys are just that amazing. So I appreciate it. I really, really do. You guys are awesome. So once again, I don't see, let me look at the discussion. Yeah, nothing on invest. Stupid. I don't know why it's not an invest yet. That's actually really frustrating. Yeah, I don't know why there's not an invest yet. I'm kind of a little bit issued with it. Interesting. Is the one the cold front moving south? Technically, yes. Gosh, here's what it says on the tropical wave. The system is likely to move faster toward the west-northwest. Thereafter, it reaches the waters east of the Lesser Antilles by the middle of next week, meaning we're not going to see this storm move more than about 200 miles over the next 7 days. That's how slow it's moving, which is so annoying. I cannot stand it. So slow. Also, we did just get a brand new severe thunderstorm warning here for McPherson again as the destructive warning here to PDS severe thunderstorm warning for baseball size hail up to 60 mile per hour winds on that one as well. Has some pretty nasty hail in the storm. It's definitely cranking. Thank you, Ernie, by the way, and Corey for the gifts again. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. There it is. I was so confused where it went. Mm. Okay. We're just watching these two severe thunderstorm warnings, guys. This one that we are watching now in McPherson is moving its way towards Wichita currently. Haley with the freaking giraffe and little Timmy with a friendship. Thank you guys. You guys don't have to do that. You know that, right? You don't have to give. This is a free public service. I really appreciate it though. Thank you guys. Blake, Haley, little Timmy, all of you guys in here. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Make sure you guys follow those top gifters. I appreciate it. I love your face too, Haley. Thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome, seriously. You guys are paying for my schooling, which is beyond appreciated. I did. I was looking at an update on my phone, but I saw the last bit of it there. Golf ball size hail. So you guys actually have baseball size hail in McPherson right now. What's up, Kendra? Share with Roro. Absolutely, 100%. I'll do it. I will do it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lovey, for the rose. I appreciate it as well. GFS ensembles a little bit further again to the south. A little bit further than last runs. Yeah, way further to the south on this go round. Way further. These trends matter significantly. Severe weather coming in for Southeast Oklahoma the next couple days. It's possible this weekend into next week with tropical moisture moving in, but I don't know quite yet 100% what's going to happen with that. Still a little bit of time to figure that one out. Ow. Yeah, so we've still got that baseball destructive hail on this severe thunderstorm warning here. Dude, and the longer they wait to make this an invest, the longer it's going to take to get hurricane models in. So here's the latest update on that area that I think this is updated. No, it's not. What is it doing? Yeah, this is not the right one. Hold on. Yeah, that's not the right one. I don't know why Radar Omega is struggling right now to update on this. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's struggling, but anyways, it's bigger than this. What I wanted to show you guys was the satellite imagery. Here we go. So our tropical wave is currently right now, it is somewhere in this mess. It is not looking great right now. And then we have multiple more waves that are coming off the coast right now as well. So a lot of things to be watching, a lot of things. All right, we're getting closer and closer to Wichita. I wonder if I have cameras that I can find for this too. Euro went south again too. 18Z Euro did. Emma, right now you've got about an hour, about 45 minutes to an hour. Yep, no problem. It's gonna be a bumpy. Yeah, you're telling me. What's up, John? Traveling through Illinois right now. Let's go. Yeah, you've got general thunderstorms up there, so be mindful of that as well. $117. It may pick up just a little bit as it gets closer, though, Katie. It's weird. Just give it a little bit. I typically estimate a little bit shorter just that way people have urgency. If you know what I'm saying. Ooh. We do have cameras once we get into Wichita, which is good. We'll be able to see these storms. The ones that are just north of KC Metro should be just general thunderstorms. Thank you, little Timmy, for all the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, like I said, big trend south with our ensembles this afternoon. Oh. Hello, Anna. Yeah, south again, Lainey. Hello, Meg. Okay. Hello, Ashley. Oh, there's another one. Well, there's for Newton. 2.5-inch hail. Jeez. Tennis ball sized hail still. This is what I'm starting to get concerned about, is we're starting to see a little bit of a notch develop on our supercell here, which is going to indicate a little bit of rotation. And we do have a little bit of that spin starting to show up here on velocity. Can we make sure we have Jan knowing what's going on, guys, for my leads? It's on an outflow boundary, so it could produce a tornado if it wanted to. Yeah, the icon did, bro. It did. Oh, man. I do have a camera, guys, that is on the Newton Highway here. Hold on a second. Yeah, so we're about to see this storm come in a minute. This is in Newton where that warning's in. Hold on, let me refresh it. There we go. So you got 2.5-inch hail with this storm. Ow. All right, I'll go back here to radar. Weather-wise in general today, other than the severest today in Kansas and Missouri, it's just about it. And then the tropics. Excuse me. No, guys, I'm not trying to gurgle it. Sorry, I'm drinking Mountain Dew. My bad. Thank you, little Timmy, again for the gifts. I appreciate it. All right, so we got an hour until this gets into Wichita. 29th Earth's pretty weak today. Very low end. I think Topeka will get lucky today. Where'd the risk go? Hold on. Was tooth related? No. That's my bad, guys. Yeah, Newton's about to get this storm. I don't know why they're doing these warnings for so long either. All right. If you guys do have questions on anything too, feel free to ask. I will not bite, I promise. No, it's got large hail on it. If you're in Wichita, brace for possibly an isolated tornado risk. We haven't seen any yet today, but the large hail over 2 inches in diameter is the biggest thing with this. All right. What's the best free radar app for PC? Probably my radar is going to be your best option. All right. Still watching the storm. It's getting ready to come into Newton. If you're in Newton, Kansas, guys, get ready for large hail. Hold on one second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to get Hazel taken care of and fed real quick. Sorry about that. Oh. What does the purple on the radar mean? That is hail. That is hail. Alrighty. Yep, so this is what I didn't want to see happen. We have more GFS ensembles now going straight northwest instead of a U-turn. That's awesome. Hold on, I'll pull it up here and you guys can see. Uh-oh. All right, so we're now back to baseball size hail, officially here for Halstead. So if you live in Wichita, Kansas, you've got about 45 minutes until you've got baseball size hail on your doorstep. New baseball hail warning here. This is a PDS destructive severe thunderstorm warning, guys, for Halstead, Newton, and Heston. Okay. So let me show you guys something here really, really quick. Here was the the 12Z GFS ensembles. Let me pull it up here. Yeah, so these were the 12Z GFS ensembles from this afternoon. This is where they were at. This is all the way out to next Thursday. So this is where this storm could potentially be at by next Thursday, this tropical storm that or tropical wave we're watching. This was the 12Z GFS run. Look at the difference between the 12Z and the 18Z. We have more support in a westerly trend without a turn right now. So the models were showing, and we'll play the rest of this out here so you guys can see. There we go. We will see the 12Z starts to pull these out to sea. There they go. So far, the 18Z has not noticed that yet. So we're going to wait for the rest of this to update. But this is not a trend we want to see. Not a trend we want to see. So this does put a little bit of an emphasis on this could get very, very close, if not move towards us. So that's a little bit of a Tropics update. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Okay. Looks like we're starting to see a little bit of spin still on this storm as well with that outflow. Yes, Ohio does have storms today, yes. General thunderstorms. Are you in Kansas on the map? No, I'm in Kentucky, guys. Yeah, this thing has a hell of an outflow boundary on it. Oh, radar. Sorry. I'm dumb. Yeah, this is Kansas. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when I don't do weather coverage for a while. Okay. Yep, so we may have ourselves a little bit of rotation here on this storm. All right, I need somebody on my weather team to please get a hold of Jan, because this may get a tornado warning in a few minutes. I don't know if she's in here or not, but I need somebody on my team to please get a hold of her. We may be getting ready to get our first tour warning. This is a little bit concerning here. Hold on a second, guys. Alrighty, guys. All right. For my weather team leads, if y'all, one of y'all will let me know when you get a hold of her, please, that would be super, super awesome. Yeah, we're about to get our first tornado warning of the day. Guys, if you are in Wichita, Kansas, you have got to be watching this. This may be our first tornado of the day. It's just to the northwest of Wichita. This is going to be for Halstead right now. This is not something we want to be seeing right now. This is off an outflow boundary. Yeah, this should be tornado warned. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yeah, it's very impressive. No, Tuli, you're good. We got it taken care of. You're good. It's a very impressive looking storm. Mm. Jesus, that scared the daylights out of me. Every time it does that. I've got to get used to this thing, I swear. It gets everybody's attention, so it works. Jesus. All right, we should be seeing our storm here pretty soon. Alrighty, guys, Wichita, Kansas. You guys are now officially in a 70-mile-per-hour severe thunderstorm warning with tennis ball size hail. So that is for Park City, Wichita, Derby, Clearwater, Goddard, Mays, and Bel Air. There's a severe thunderstorm watch out. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, guys. I had to call somebody and let them know that's further south of the storm. Okay. Yep, so once again, if you're in Wichita, you are about to get blasted with 70-mile-per-hour winds here. This thing is cranking. Cranking. I'm going to see if I can find a camera that shows it. Give us an angle of our storm. Texas is going to be okay. I'm not worried about Texas. You guys might be able to see it on the screen here, potentially. Let me pull it up here. So on the top part of the screen here, this is it. This is looking north on K96 West. So you can see it in the back there. It's a lot darker. Yeah, people are rude assholes today, apparently, in the chat. Whoops. Sorry, Lewis. You can go watch somebody else, bud. You know what I always tell people when they tell me that I'm a wannabe? You're right, I am a wannabe. I'm in school for it. But I will be soon. Hate to tell you that in 3 years. Crazy. People are crazy. All right, so once again, 70-mile-per-hour winds and tennis ball size hail, guys, here for Wichita. Literally, it's crazy, Tully. I know, it's wild. Hi, Manders. So this is really the only impressive storm that we have out here today, is the one that's coming into Wichita right now. I know, crazy. It's mostly that's kids that come in, they get jealous because they're just not me, which is fine. Just saving lives is all we do, guys. I appreciate y'all for hopping in here. Once again, if you were in Wichita, Kansas, 70-mile-per-hour severe thunderstorm warning with a tennis ball-sized tag hailstone on that as well. Dude, they gotta clean some of these cameras off. They are awful. All right, we're almost in Wichita with this. Someone said, I mean, I'm jealous, lol. I love that, Justin. I appreciate you guys. If you guys have not followed yet, hit that follow button. Very, very much appreciated. A big trend west in our models tonight. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, Jan, you're about to get whacked with some hail, girl, and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Bro, that's what I'm waiting on right now. They're almost at that point where I can see that. The models, some of the ensembles have started to make that turn, but it's about 200 miles to the west from where today's update was. So we're seeing that shift. Every single shift west-north is a big improvement in terms of, not improvement, but it's not a good thing. So. All right, still at 2.5-inch hail on this. We do have another storm that's coming behind it, so if the first one misses, the second one will hit. That's the thing about it, is we have two storms on an outflow boundary. Oh, there it is.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That is for Wichita, so they just upgraded y'all's warning now to destructive. So we've got a destructive hail warning now for Wichita.
A new MCD has been issued for this location.
Not the new mesoscale discussion. Yep, guys. So once again, if you are in Park City, Bel Air, Wichita, Hayesville, Derby, you guys are about to get whacked with baseball-sized hail. This is a PDS severe thunderstorm warning, guys, if you're joining in stream. I mean, it shows itself right here, and then we've got another one just behind it here. And then we just got a new mesoscale discussion for the rest of Southeast Kansas. Yep, new mesoscale discussion for 2 to 3.5 inch hail, and it's strictly for Wichita. All the way down to Arkansas City. We're going to see that slight risk get shifted south a little bit further, I think, on the next update in 30 minutes. Mesoscale discussion is what gets issued before a watch comes out. I'm trying to find a camera angle on this. Make sure your car is in your garage. That's your best bet with this, because this also could go tornadic as well. There is some slight rotation with this cell, so it doesn't mean it's going to produce a tornado, but from the pictures and stuff that we're seeing right now, it's a very impressive storm. All right. Not the dust storm advisory. That's wild. Alrighty, guys, we're just watching this storm here in Wichita. So once again, if you're in Wichita, have your car under a garage if you can. If you don't want to get it destroyed with hail, this is some pretty nasty hail. Hailing Valley Center, yeah. Oh, wow. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys the footage of this. This is the Wichita State University camera. This is our supercell. This is a live camera. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Hold on, hold on. How about this, guys? Look at that. How about that? That is insane. That is absolutely insane. That is the lowering of your, what could be a wall cloud. Yeah, wow, literally. That's impressive as hell. Very, very impressive. So you've got your inflow jet there. That's where we're seeing those clouds continue to move west there. This is typically how it works. So on the radar, you've got your microburst, your rain falling out on the right side of the screen. If there is a tornado, this is where it would be at. Rain on right side, wall cloud on the left side. That's your mesocyclone right there. Not very often you see something like this on a daily basis, because if you're looking at radar here, hold on. Let me show you guys back on radar real quick. If you're looking at radar, the camera is basically sitting. I'll go back to it here in just a second. The camera is basically sitting right in here, and it's facing this. So that's where you're seeing that rotation at. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm pointing at. Hold on. The camera is facing somewhere right up in here, so that's your wall cloud, and this is what you're seeing on the right side of the screen is that rain shaft coming down. But there is circulation, so this could get tornado warned. 100%. If you're in Wichita, Kansas, you need to be ready for a tornado potentially here. It is trying to do that. It is trying to do the thing. That is the concern. But this is something. I mean, this thing is just cranking. Yeah, so once again, I mean, this is just look at the way the inflow. So that's your inflow. That's what the winds that are feeding into the storm there. You can see the clouds kind of like it looks like a tail a little bit there. So you've got your rain on one side and your hail on one side, and then this is where if there were to be a tornado, this is your mesocyclone. Yeah, there's a lot of chasers that are on it. It's so crazy because this is so normal for southern Kansas. Yeah, there is rotation with this. There is a lot of rotation with this. I'm just waiting to see this actually lower all the way in condensate. Do you guys imagine? Yeah, I was gonna say, Jan, you know where this is at. Yep. Could you guys imagine like driving underneath of this and you're like, oh, did you look at that? It's a tornado. I haven't seen anything that's like showing a tornado signature yet, but this thing is definitely moving. I mean, this is what's more impressive is when you can actually see the inflow wrapping around this thing, but it's doing the thing. We're hoping this doesn't go tornadic for Wichita. I'm shocked they have not issued a tornado warning on this yet, honestly. Hold on. Yeah, I'm shocked this is not tornado warned yet. I would say if you're in Wichita to be getting to my safe place here, this is a very, very strong rear inflow jet. So there's not a lot of southern rotation, so that's why it kind of looks a little bit wonky. It's not this impressive, like super crazy dark wall cloud. But this could be an issue here if it continues tracking south, and that's where it's going right now. So that, and we have another storm just behind it that's going to be coming in right behind it as well. So Wichita, if you don't get hit with the first one, you're going to hit with the second one. Very, very impressive. Yeah, it is starting to lower in the middle there. You can see it as well, correct. There is a little bit of lowering here. They need to do something with this. This is insane. This is right over the university, too. And not a tornado yet. I'm just mesmerized by this, guys. It's not very often we get to see something like this. So once again, this is a PDS severe thunderstorm warning for Wichita, Kansas, with tennis ball size hail and a potential. It's got rotation clear as day. We all can see that. But yeah, there is lots of scud with this. You can, like I said, see the rear inflow jet here as it's moving west. Let me go back here to... Jesus, they need to tornado warn this. This is insane. Yeah, if you guys are in Wichita, I would be getting to my safe place like right about now. So Wichita, Bel Air, this is going to go Tor warned any moment. Very impressive storm. Right off an outflow boundary. I mean, it is riding the outflow boundary. They gotta do something with this. This is insane. The second one's also attempting as well. I mean, but it is right on that boundary. Let me go back to it here. I wish they'd move the camera over. I want to see it. It is a textbook classic, Cook. It is. Yeah, the RFD is what had me. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, a little bit tighter spin in here. They need to issue a tornado warning on this storm. This is like literally insane. They don't expect this to become tornadic. That's crazy. I disagree with that. It's riding an outflow boundary. What Met says that they don't predict this to be a tornado when it's riding an outflow boundary. Storms are classic when it comes to riding outflow boundaries. I'll go back to radar here in just a second, because this is going to be leaving the camera here in a minute. Yeah, like I said, you can still see the inflow. There it is, just feeding into it. Yeah, that's what I'm watching too, is it looks like there's a little bit of some condensation clouds at the bottom here. I can't tell if there is I don't think there's a tornado in progress yet with this. We would clearly see damage if that's the case, because this is in Wichita. I would be looking more into right here. We'll have to go back and watch this camera when it moved into. This is impressive. Very, very impressive. Yeah, this is from the university, yes. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is definitely tornadic. I don't know what Mets out there are saying this is not tornadic. Let's go back and look at that on radar. Yeah, this is insane. It's not even Torpos, which is what's even crazier. This is a classic supercell. How is that not tornadic? Like, what about this is not tornadic? Like, I'm genuinely trying to, like, see what they're seeing. You've got a population of... how big is Wichita? Let me just look at something here. 482,000 people, roughly, just in the city limits here. And you've got a conditional PDS severe thunderstorm warning for hail when you've got this. This is crazy to me. Mostly looks to be outflow dominant, which may be why, but I still would be precautionary on it. Go back to it here because it's going to be leaving the screen here in just a minute. Look at that rear inflow jet. Thing is cranking. Yeah, you're good, Miss Gemini. Yeah. This would be where we would see something at, is right in here. I mean, it's moving very quick. Very strong RFD. Yeah, Park City is on the southeastern side of the storm, so you're going to get most of the precip with it. This looks to be more of an impressive wall cloud right here than what it was a few minutes ago. A little bit more impressive. Look at the clouds, guys, on the left side of the screen here just rolling as well. Like, they are moving. Look at the spin up here. It almost looks anti-cyclonic for a second, too. Not allowing flights land in ICT. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It is moving. Still got a strong RFD here as well. This thing's about to get swallowed up in rain. Yep, here comes the rain. We're about to watch this camera go bye-bye in a minute. Oh, here comes the rain. Diverted to Kansas City, that doesn't shock me. No, I appreciate that, Miss Shimon. I appreciate it. We're about to see some hail in a minute, guys. That might actually be hail. Whoa, the lightning. Yeah, it is moving. You can still see inflow filing in here to the storm. Yeah, I was going to look at the top storm here as well. Let me pull that up really quickly, and we'll come right back to this camera. Yeah, it looks to be we lost a lot of the spin that was on this storm. It's very hard to get some of these storms to go tornadic, especially with an outflow boundary. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. That northern storm, though, is picking up speed as well. So if this one moves through pretty quickly, we got another one, guys, coming right in here behind it. This will be on the northwest side of the city as well. So this one will move through, we'll clear out, and we'll get one more. It attempted to go out of there for a moment. Jesus. Yeah, I was looking at that too, bro. Yeah, this is WSU, guys. That's a lot of wind, too. Yeah, I haven't seen hail yet. Oh, this will move through pretty quickly, and then we'll have one more behind it. I'm telling you guys, if you don't like weather, this should make you like weather. Like watching storms. Like this is crazy. Hey, when I've been the Powerball tonight. Heck yeah, Sydney, let's go. I hope you do. Weather is just so fascinating. I absolutely love it. Very soothing, very. All right, we'll go back and look at radar here again for a moment. That storm is moving out pretty quickly. That northern one that's up in Halstead is the one that I'm watching now, because that one's going to come back down south again. Watching that form in person. Oh yeah, if you can see storms in person, you can take a lot more away from it. It is wild, and we still got a long way to go, guys, in the season. The one coming from Halstead, is it going to hit Wichita? It's very possible, yes. All right, now we're really picking up here. We should start to see some hail here soon. The wind is... Look at the wind. Jesus. Sounds good, Meg. Yeah, the northern one is going to bit kidney bean. I did see that. Storm just went to the east of you. Ah, darn. I don't know if that's a good thing or if you wanted to see the storm, Blake. It does look like it's black and white. What's crazy, too, is that this will be out of here pretty soon. There was a 7P 75 wind report. Doesn't shock me at all, bro. This is Wichita, Kansas, guys. Go back and look at. Jeez. What's crazy is they don't even know they have another one coming. These are the only two severe storms. So once these storms eventually move out of Wichita, they'll track south here and they'll weaken. I just want to watch this northern one because we don't have much severe weather for the rest of the day. It's going to be pretty null at the end of the day here. Let me check up here in the Ohio River Valley area just briefly here as we're watching that cold front swing in. All right, so cold front's coming. We're starting to get some little beans popping up here. Interesting. Okay. I was just taking a look there for a moment. Go back to that camera angle. Thank you guys for the follows. If you are new to the channel, do hit that follow button. It is very much appreciated. It looks like a fun storm. It does look fun. It's almost out of here. This one will be out of here pretty soon. I thought you guys would enjoy some actual, like, stream coverage for today. Yes, this is WSU. Excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Jan, the camera is pointed northwest. I just looked at where WSU was because I didn't remember where it was at. It's on the northeastern side of the city. But yeah, it is pointing northwest, correct. All right, the wind calmed down a little bit better. We should start to see this thing kick out of here. Yeah, I'm still watching that northern storm. Northern one looks a little bit spicy. Okie dokie. I'm just checking a couple things here, guys. Okay. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you for the heart meets, Angela, Miss Gemini, and Tornado. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's almost out of here. We got one more to work with. Well, this will be interesting to see if we can see the next one on the screen before it gets here. So I'm going to throw that screen back up for you guys. Still got those tennis ball size hail warnings and wind out. You can already start to see blue sky on the north top of the corner there as well. I believe that is the second storm behind it. I believe that is it right there. I believe that is an inflow on our second supercell behind it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that looks to be our second storm. We're gonna get one more, guys, if you're in Wichita. Yeah, that is our second storm. I'm pretty sure that's also a shelf cloud. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, that's our second storm right there. That's literally it. Whoa, that was a close lightning strike. That is our second storm, literally after we just got one. Almost looks like a shelf cloud. Is it doing more impressive things? Jesus, yep. This one's gonna come right out the camera too. Day one just updated. So they did take the tornado risk away from the Storm Prediction Center update. They have a little small slight risk still out. So once these two storms move out of the area, we should start to see most of the severe weather threat die out for the day, which is good news. It mostly looks to be another little wind event coming in. We'll pull that camera back out so you guys can see it again. Really just storm watching today at this point. But that is our next one coming in. Whoa, the lightning! That was close to the camera. Very impressive. Yep, so we just got through one storm. Here's the next one. It's crazy. Oh, this storm is not coming to Kentucky, guys. This one looks a lot more impressive. More insane intact wall cloud with it, too. Yeah, no, they're look. It's very impressive. Wow. You got a whole mesocyclone back in here, a whole thing on going again. There's your rear flank downdraft again as well. So guys, this is the second storm that's coming in behind the one that we just had. And this one honestly looks a lot more impressive than the first one. A lot more impressive. Yeah, no, this is in Kansas. This is not coming to Kentucky. There's a line of thunderstorms coming out of the Ohio River Valley that's going to come towards Kentucky tonight, but not anything like this. Yeah, and you can even see, that low. You can see it spinning. Dude, the lightning is insane. How about that? I think this is one of the most amazing camera angles we've had in any of my streams. I'm not going to lie when I say that. Other than watching a bush go flying. That was the only other situation that I've had. I mean, this is impressive. Very impressive. Sorry, guys. I had to go throw the stream up on Rochelle's TV so she can see it. Like, this is insane. Definitely way more impressive than the first one. Lots of lightning. That's what we call a mothership right there. Yeah, this is also coming towards Wichita, guys. It's very pretty. Yeah, we're just gonna watch this thing. Lots of like darkish, bluish, lightish, white lightning. I can't even say the words. So this is your actual supercell. This is your mesocyclone here, and then you have your actual wall cloud. This thing is definitely rotating. Yeah, there's definitely two. Yep. This is, guys, this is in Wichita, Kansas. I'm hoping it's going to move this direction instead of west. Looks like it's going west. Darny darn. There's a third storm. Have a good one, Dad. No, there's just two. Yeah, there's just two. This is wild. This is just wild. Like, I know I keep saying that, but it's not every day you get to see something like this. Yeah, this is in Wichita, guys. In the city. Tornado threat for the second one's low. What's up, Teresa? Yeah, someone said there was three. I was like, no, there's two. There's only two. There's only two. Sadly, this one's going west. Yeah, Mississippi's getting a couple low and severe thunderstorm warnings today. Hold on, let me see if I can get another angle on this cam. Not the PDS.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has
Where
been
is that
issued.
one at? Oh, it's another PDS for Wichita. They just PDS Wichita again. So, Wichita, you're about to get baseball-sized hail again and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Literally. Yeah, this is very strong winds on this. Very strong winds. So make sure you guys are hunkered down. It's not going to be too tornadic or anything. These storms have definitely failed to produce tornadoes today, but it's mostly going to be a large hail event. Why is she yelling? Yep, guys, this is a PDS warning once again. Huh? There we go. So we got a new severe thunderstorm warning here for heading towards Appleton City, Missouri. So this is over here along the Kansas-Missouri line, Butler and Adrian. 60-mile-per-hour winds. Trying to find another camera angle because the one we have is going to be moving it away. Excuse me. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. We might be out of cameras, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the show while we had it. I can still pull back the laps here of our, the one that we're looking at right now, because it's still there. It's definitely still there. You can still see it on the left side of the screen spinning. I'm back, y'all. Sorry. May's getting hit with hail doesn't shock me at all. Everyone get popcorn. Dude, this is something. I love this. This is awesome. All right, let me go back here and look at radar again. Yeah, still some pretty strong winds. It's mostly straight line winds that are coming in with this, is what it's looking like. Jenny Purr, what do you want? Come here, Buffalo. Comers! You get to make your stream appearance for the first time in forever. There she is, the infamous Jenny Purr. Jenny Purr. Boom. She's famous, guys. We're gonna start a Jenny Purr account for her one day. Kentucky will be getting rain tonight. What's up, Chunky Tunkers? What up, Dunky Dunkers? What up, Dunkies? Just a reminder to everybody, I will not be posting my daily forecast video until probably around 11 or noon tomorrow. I have a not so fun dentist appointment tomorrow morning, so I will be there. So, videos will be a little bit late tomorrow and stream will be a little bit late. So just a heads up to you guys. So it looks to be that not us getting severe storms in Illinois. I bet it's this one. I bet it's this one. It's an assumption. Literally, that's wild. And it's Torpos. Literally, what did I tell you guys? We would get a Torpos severe thunderstorm warning today and a general thunderstorm risk. I was waiting for it to happen. It was a matter of time before it happened. That's actually wild. It happens every single time. Every time. And there's literally like nothing there. So if you are in Assumption, Illinois, this is a tornado possible tag severe thunderstorm warning, meaning it is capable of producing a tornado, as well as 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. This is just northwest of Shelbyville, Illinois, southeast of Springfield. So that's fun. We love that. That's wild. What are you doing there, Chunky Chunks? What are you doing there? Love that for Assumption. That makes me a little bit concerned for tonight. That's all I'm going to say for my area. All right, let's go back to Wichita here. Looks to be like this storm's kind of falling apart. Yes, there is a destructive wind, severe thunderstorm warning for hail right now in Wichita, correct. But yes. Looks like this storm is definitely falling apart. Definitely falling apart. Okie dokie. Well, guys, that was fun. Are there any bad weather for Ashland, Kentucky? Just general thunderstorms tonight. Just general thunderstorms, not expecting anything crazy. Well, guys, this is not what you're not supposed to do when you're driving in a hailstorm. I get that this is the first thing that people think of, and I know what you guys know what I'm probably about to show, but this was in Wichita, Kansas a few moments ago. This is what you're not supposed to do during a hailstorm, is park your car under an overpass. You can get yourself killed, you can get other people killed, and it's the stupidest thing in the world to do. Do not ever do this. You don't do this during a tornado, and you don't do this during any other event. This causes accidents. Absolutely stupid that people do this. They just clog up the roadways and you can't get by. Cannot do this. If you're somebody that does this, I'm calling you out for it. That's very large hail falling, but you cannot do that. So, yeah, that's a no-no. Big old no-no. That's insane. Oh wow, this is another image from the supercell from the first one that went through. This is pretty cool, guys. Look at that. That's sick. That was from earlier. That's impressive. Alrighty, guys. Where of the world's looking structure? I know, dude. That was insane. It was insane. This storm is weakening. All of these storms are weakening as expected. So once they cross through Wichita here, there still will be a little severe risk for some wind and some hail down here towards Arkansas City, but the slight risk has been confined. The marginal risk has been confined. We have a random tornado possible tag severe thunderstorm warning in Illinois that may actually produce a tornado in a few minutes. That's concerning. It's interesting. So random. Your yard looks like white snow. I bet it does. This was large hail. Extremely large hail. Good thing is these storms are weakening and they'll be out of here. That's what I'm saying, Rush. It happens every single time. It's like the Ohio Valley gets jealous and they're like, oh, I wanna do something. Let me do something. It's just northwest of Shelbyville, Illinois. They should have put a marginal risk out, at least, conditionally. Say, right, Jenny Purse. Hey, they should have done it. They should. Ow, don't eat me. Ow. Come here, the purse. Why are you eating me? Ow. Okay, then. Get mad. Bad kitty, no biting. Yeah, literally. I know, that's what I'm saying, Rush. It's crazy. Oh, that was Taylor. That was just a picture. That was just a picture that someone sent in. It's pretty much almost past that point. Wichita's going to get slammed for this with this storm right now. Hello, what's up? What's up, Jackie? Is there another cell coming northwest of Wichita after this one here? No, this is it. This is the last one. Why are you scratching up the door? Go. You're so annoying. You want in and then you want out. It doesn't make any sense. Wow. What is up, Donna? Alright, guys, once these storms go sub-severe, we'll probably wrap stream up here. We'll do more of a Tropics Outlook talk tomorrow. Most of the data come in is still pretty accurate. I'll probably post a video later on tonight once we get our 11 o'clock advisory in, but we've been live, guys, for 3 hours. We just crushed a 3-hour stream out of nowhere, so welcome back to severe weather season. If this doesn't tease you, we've got a whole fall severe weather season to get to, and tropics. So this is our first severe weather coverage stream in over a month because there's literally been nothing happening. It's been just ridged out. So crazy. Miss Sassy Peach? No, I don't think so. I think the storm that's over here in Illinois is just a little bit of a rare occasion. It's already weakening itself. Yeah, it's already weakening. There's not much left with it. That boundary's coming in too, so we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, once these warnings clear out, we'll get into it. Dude, it's been quiet. It's been so quiet. Like, I'm honestly so ready to get back into it. I love getting on here and doing this stuff for you guys. Like, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I don't like that, the weather destroys people's lives, clearly, but I really enjoy getting into this stuff because I'm passionate about it. I love it. So, when we can get on here and do coverage and help people out and let y'all know what's going on and do some teaching, that's what matters at the end of the day to me. How's Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico needs to be watching next week. If you're on the East Coast of the United States, if you're in the Bahamas, Lesser Antilles, Leeward Islands, or Puerto Rico, you need to be watching. So, we got a lot of things to watch over the next couple of days here, weeks. Make sure if you guys have not followed yet that you guys do hit that follow button. Very much appreciated. Guys, we've gained 70 followers tonight, so we are already at 100.1k, which is crazy. But we're back over that 100k threshold after losing followers for whatever reason. TikTok does that thing where it like clears people out. It's weird. What are the models showing for this wave? Ensembles still have a recurve. Some don't have a recurve. Let me take a look at it. So we did have a shift with our ensembles just slightly to the west and north tonight. GFS still really liking the idea of an out-to-sea storm. There's a couple that bring it closer to the East Coast. So until we fully get models that officially... or ensembles that officially... Jackie! Bruh, thank you. Y'all have been amazing tonight. I really appreciate it. Like legitimately, this is like our first severe weather coverage stream, and you guys have just gone full out. I appreciate it beyond words. Thank you, Jackie. Guys, make sure you guys follow Jackie. One of my top gifter. I really appreciate it beyond words. Thank you beyond words. Once again, guys, all of the donations and gifts that you guys give in streams go towards my school funding. I've got to come up with $45,000 over the next 3 years to get school done. Hopefully not having to pay for student debt, and all of these donos that we do on these streams go towards that. So I officially don't start back in school until January, so we've got some time. I know we're not going to get that much, clearly, but every little bit helps. So every stream we do, every update we do, it matters, and I really appreciate you guys. Christian Blair, thank you for the roses as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. But once again, Jackie, thank you. Christian as well with the money gun. Thank you, guys. Very much appreciated. If you guys ever want to dono fully to me, down there on the bottom left of your screen where it says pp.mesomat, that is my PayPal. If you guys ever want to fully dono, you can. But you don't have to, but you can if you want to. So I always like to tell people that so they know where 100% of it goes to. So I appreciate it very, very much. But what we're looking at here briefly is those ensembles for our tropical wave that's going to be slowly moving. Our tropical wave is sitting down here right now. There is a large spread, but we now do have some ensembles that are making a landfall on the East Coast. So this is the spread on where this storm could go. It could go as far south as Puerto Rico, or it could go central, which is where most of the guidance has, or it could go out to sea this direction. So there is a big variety. But what we are noticing is a northwestern trend with our runs every single time it updates. So what that does is it puts the United States more at a higher threat in terms of increasing chances for a tropical system as we go towards next weekend and into the third week of September. And if you guys can see as well, that's not the only wave we're going to have. We're going to have multiple more waves out here in and around that area as we go towards next week and the third week of September. So a lot of things to watch for in the tropics. I don't think the Euro updated 18Z, did it? Euro did update 18Z. Well, that's not something we want to see. I want to know what the Euro is seeing with this, but this is not a trend that we want to see. That's not a trend we want, because a far southwestern trend makes it go kind of like this direction. That's not what we want to see, is that trend. We don't want the Euro trend, and the Euro has really been keying in on that. So each day we get on, every time these ensembles update, we'll get videos out, we'll get streams out to you guys. But I want everybody that, like I said, this is not time to panic. This is what we call watch mode. So if you're on the East Coast, if you're in the Bahamas, if you're in anywhere in the circle, you need to be alert. You need to be watching. That is my advice to you guys. Whether you trust me or not is up to you. I hope you guys trust me. I do a pretty damn good job at what I do here. I've been doing that for a long time. We're not in freak out mode. We're in watch mode. Okay. Right now, the odds of a landfall in the United States still pretty slim, but it's not zero. It's not like Aaron, where we could kind of figure out, you know, where it was going to recurve and when it was going to recurve. There's a lot of different things and a lot of different trends that are trending in different directions that could make or break where the system goes. And first off, to start with, we got to get this thing to develop. It's not developing right now. It's still a broad area of tropical disturbance. So we don't have an invest. We don't have a depression yet. Once that officially happens, most of the time these models will start to kind of get a better idea on what's going to happen with our system. So a lot of time to figure things out. We're talking by next Tuesday, we're just out here. So we've got really 10 to 15 days to watch this system before Mesomat starts to get concerned about, yeah. They do look a little bit scary. They do look a little bit scary because they've been trending significantly in a different direction. So if we were looking at this storm system a couple days ago, most of the ensembles had it going out to sea like this, and now we're favoring more of a wider aspect. So we could see the storm go as far as here, or we could see the storm go as far as here. Like, there is a huge wide range on where this is going to go next week. So that's my job, is to forecast and get that information to you guys. And until we get a better understanding of where this is at, we're not going to know. National Hurricane Center still has a 40-80 chance of development, 40% chance in the next 2 days, 80% chance this is where it's moving. It could go here, it could go here, it could go here, but where does it move afterwards is the question mark. So, well, I got a lot of things to do. So, if you want to, Christian, the best way is my PayPal. It's Mesomat. It's on the bottom of the screen in big words down there. If you want to, you can. You don't have to, but it's very much appreciated. Like I said, all donos go towards my schooling. So, what is up? What is up? So, is it in your bio direct link? I think so. Let me double check. I think it is, but I don't know. Hold on. It is not. No, but I can probably put it there. I can probably put it there. So, I can do that. Yeah, gifts also help. Whatever you guys want to do is fine with me. I don't care. Whatever you want to do works for me. Pretty Skittles! What was that? Thank you for the prints, Pretty Skittles. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That was pretty freaking cool. You guys are awesome. Like, genuinely, I appreciate it. Seriously. You guys are freaking awesome. I am blessed. You guys are amazing. Amazing, amazing. I've wanted to start doing, if you guys have been seeing a lot of my live streams here recently, in between my weather coverage streams, I've been starting to do more like battles on TikTok and stuff. So if you guys ever want to hop in with that, that's something new. I haven't done battles and all this stuff that you guys see on TikTok in a long, long time. I'm trying to push doing that more, just because it helps. Like I said, I'm trying to do as much as I can to make an income to go back to school. If you guys don't know, if you've not watched me for a while, I officially start back in meteorology school in January, meaning that I will be full-time in school while doing full-time weather coverage for you guys. I did it 2 years ago in the fall, and it worked out very, very well. It was a little bit stressful, but I want to be a degree meteorologist for you guys. I'm tired of people coming in the stream and saying, oh, you're not degreed, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I do know what I'm talking about because, you know, I'm pretty smart, I would think. Most of you guys trust me. There's 100,000 of you guys that trust what I do. But I want to have that certification. That way you guys can, you know, officially, you know, have that comfortability with me. So I'm officially supposed to graduate with my 4-year degree in 2028/2029. It's a little bit of ways out, but I think we'll get it. So, but it's going to be around 45 to 50K to get into, to get all of my school finances mostly done. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just ready to be done with the BS and just get it done and over with and bite the bullet. So it's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a journey, but we'll get through it. What's up, Kayla? What's up, Whiskey? So we got a lot of things to watch with this tropical wave. We'll keep you guys updated. I will let you guys know our tropical wave is somewhere in here. This is where it's at. Not a lot of anything going on with it. And actually, we have another tropical wave that's coming off behind it, another one behind it as well. So we've got a lot of things to be watching over the next couple of days. So we'll be keeping you guys updated with it all. So like I said, I appreciate you guys beyond words. Looks to be that we are now below. We are just now at general severe thunderstorm warning. So I'm going to wrap up stream, guys, here in about 6 minutes. So I'll stay on here till 8:40, and then I got to get the kids to bed and probably look at more models and figure out what's going to happen as we get closer to this event. So like I said, just remember, I won't have a forecast video out until later tomorrow morning because I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be fun. Super excited about that. But other than that, not a lot of craziness going on. I was hoping for some more stronger storms coming our way here tonight. I'd love to, some rain would be nice. But severe weather today, very, very low. Not too worried about anything. I think these only go 144 hours out, right? Yeah, these only go 144 hours out. We'll get a new NHC advisory at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, well, if you guys are content with everything, if y'all have any more questions, feel free to ask them. I got about 4 or 5-ish more minutes on here before we wrap things up. If you guys are interested, by the way, in meteorology one-on-one classes, shoot me a message. I'd love to teach. You guys can also add me on Snap, Mesomat22. Literally, it's just my username with a 22. Don't add me if you're under 18, please, because I won't accept. But if you're truly interested in learning some weather, or you just want to be a friend, add me. I appreciate you guys. I'll update people in the weather. I also post. I need to start posting on my story more on there as well. Just because I'm inconsistent on that. So I got a lot of things I got to work on and being better for you guys, because I feel like I could do a lot more stuff better than what I do right now, and I just half-ass things. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the gift again, Pretty Skittles. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So, very much appreciated. But you guys will have updates for me tomorrow. Every single day going forward. We don't have any severe weather expected really for tomorrow, other than up in the Northeast tomorrow. Guys, also, tomorrow is a very exciting day for all of my NFL football fans. Tomorrow starts the regular season of football. The Eagles play the Cowboys tomorrow. I'm not a fan of either, but I'll be watching the game tomorrow. Crazy stuff. So I might get back on tonight around 10:30 and run a couple battles if anybody wants to come in and hang out. I might even do, I've also been interested too, we tried this earlier, I might start doing live streams as well in between weather streams where we like get in. I want to meet some of you guys. I want to be able to like get to know some of you guys that follow me. So I may start doing boxes where like there's going to be spots in my live stream where you guys can come up and talk and like get to know and ask questions and stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. I want to do that. And then, yeah, make sure you guys also, if you're not in my Discord channel as well, hop in my Discord. The link is also in my bio. I get on there every morning. I hang out in there while I work on my weather forecasting stuff. So if you want to hop in there and ask questions, you can as well. There are multiple ways to keep in touch with me. Many, many, many ways. All I do is sit my ass on this seat and literally work on this computer all day long. And sometimes play video games. Just sometimes. Only sometimes. Literally. Bestie said, well, literally, Justin. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. Wait, is Hawaii going to get hit directly? We don't know about Hawaii quite yet. Not quite yet. We'll know in the next 1 or 2 days what's going to happen with Hawaii. Derby, Kansas, you are getting slammed with some wind and some hail right now. Did I do the outbreak stream? Let's do it. Here's what I can do. Here's what I can do. I can do a noon. I should be back tomorrow for my dentist appointment around 10:30 because it's at 9 tomorrow. My dentist appointment's at 9 tomorrow, I believe. Hold on. Let me double check. Yes, my dentist appointment is at 9 tomorrow. I should be back around 10:30. If I can get up tomorrow around 6:30 in the morning and get my videos out early before I leave, then when I get back from my appointment tomorrow, I can just hop on and play an Outbreak stream for you guys for a little bit, if you guys want that. It's a storm chasing simulator game where Mesomac learns how to drive inside of a tornado. It's really cool. If I can get up at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm not making any promises because that's hard for me sometimes, but if I can do that, I got you. If there's anybody that wants to wake Mesomat up and be my alarm, feel free. Good luck is all I'm going to say with that. That'd be cool. No, you're fine, Shauna. Yeah, I plan on doing it pretty Skittles. I plan on doing it tomorrow then. We'll do that. We'll do that. But, well, guys, y'all seem to be content with everything. So if y'all are good, I'm going to get off here and get the kiddos to bed. Probably eat some food real quick. And then I'm probably going to hop on and run some Call of Duty for a little bit because I have yet to play video games today. I've been in a little bit of a video game drought the last 2 or 3 days. And it's not been fun because we've been busy. So I probably will do that. Also, if there's anybody out there that games, let me know. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to run some COD, I think. Yeah, I need to run some COD. Thoughts on winter? Been hearing a lot of severe weather's possible. Yes, definitely possible. The La Nina jet stream, we'll have that jet stream flowing basically out of Canada back up through the Ohio River Valley in the Midwest. Where that battle zone is at, that temperature battle zone where we see that cold air meeting up with that warm air, will probably be around the Mississippi River Valley down towards the southeast. So that was kind of my thoughts on where we could see that. But we'll know more about that as we go into the patterns we set up into October, November, and December. So, yeah. I don't, Dalton. I used to in school, but I don't. Yeah, South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina's kind of one of the tricky spots to forecast into. It's a little bit weird sometimes. So. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go shove food in my mouth, get the kiddos to sleep. I love y'all. I appreciate all of the love tonight. You guys have been amazing. Like, genuinely, I appreciate it. You guys, like I said, are the reason why I get on here and do what I do. Like, I love talking with you guys. I love teaching. I love going through crazy storms and stressful moments with you guys because that's what we're here for at the end of the day. So, I will see you guys back in here maybe tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow around noon. We'll pop out a weather stream / outbreak stream, and then we'll get you guys some new information. Hopefully we'll have some good information tonight. Hopefully we'll have the ensembles move back out to sea overnight and we'll see things change, but can't ever guarantee that when we're talking tropics. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. My weather team, thank you guys as always. My leads, thank you guys as always. And we will see you guys back in here again tomorrow. Goodbye.